In the world of cinema, few names resonate as deeply as Charlie Chaplin. A true pioneer of the silent film era, Chaplin's influence is still felt today, decades after his final film. From his iconic character, the Little Tramp, to his groundbreaking contributions to filmmaking, Chaplin's life was a whirlwind of brilliance, passion, and drama. This script takes you through every facet of Chaplin's remarkable career, diving into his most famous works, his personal life, and the challenges he faced along the way. By the end, you'll understand why Chaplin isn't just a figure from the past, he's a timeless legend who shaped the very way we experience cinema today. Charlie Chaplin was born on April 16, 1889, in London, England, to a struggling family. His mother, Hannah, was an aspiring actress, and his father, Charles R., was an actor and singer who was absent most of the time. Chaplin's early years were marked by poverty and hardship, and by the age of 7, his father had passed away, and his mother was institutionalized due to mental health issues. This left young Chaplin to fend for himself in a harsh world. At the age of 9, Chaplin began performing in music halls, which gave him a glimpse into the world of entertainment. His early experience on the stage helped shape his ability to make people laugh, a skill that would serve him well in the years to come. By 1913, Chaplin had already found work with the Keystone Studios, where he quickly became a breakout star. It was in 1914 that Chaplin's career would truly take off when he created his iconic character, the Little Tramp. With his bowler hat, toothbrush mustache, and ill-fitting clothes, the Little Tramp became the embodiment of the downtrodden man struggling to find his place in the world. This character became a symbol of both comedy and poignancy, drawing audiences into a world of slapstick humor mixed with social commentary. Chaplin's time at Keystone Studios marked the beginning of his rise to stardom. And it was in this period that he made films such as Kid Auto Races at Venice, 1914, The Tramp, 1915, and The Bank, 1915. These films began to establish Chaplin not only as a talented comedian, but also as a director and writer with a unique vision for storytelling. As Chaplin's fame grew, so did his ambitions. In 1917, Chaplin signed a deal with the Mutual Film Corporation, giving him greater creative control and the freedom to craft films that aligned with his artistic vision. This was a pivotal moment in Chaplin's career. With the new resources available to him, he produced some of his most memorable films, including The Adventurer, 1917, The Cure, 1917, and A Dog's Life, 1918. It was during this period that Chaplin honed his ability to combine humor with social and political themes. He used his films as a way to critique the world around him, addressing issues such as poverty, class disparity, and the struggles of the working man, all while maintaining his signature comedic style. Chaplin's reputation as a filmmaker continued to rise in the 1920s, with some of his greatest works being produced during this decade. One of his most significant contributions was The Kid, 1921, a film that showcased his ability to blend slapstick comedy with heartfelt emotion. The film told the story of a poor man, Chaplin, who adopts an orphan child, and it became a critical and commercial success. In 1925, Chaplin released The Gold Rush, which remains one of his most beloved films. The story of the Little Tramp's adventures in the Alaskan wilderness in pursuit of gold was filled with iconic moments, including the famous scene where Chaplin eats his shoe. The Gold Rush became one of Chaplin's most successful films, and it cemented his status as the king of silent comedy. Another major achievement came in 1928 with The Circus. In this film, Chaplin's character is mistakenly hired by a circus troupe, leading to a series of hilarious and heartwarming misadventures. The film was a massive success, but it was also a time of personal turmoil for Chaplin. He was battling with the pressures of fame, as well as the ongoing struggles in his personal life. With the advent of sound films in the late 1920s, many silent film stars found themselves out of work, but Chaplin was determined to continue his work as a filmmaker. In 1931, he released City Lights, a silent film that would become one of his crowning achievements. The film told the story of the Little Tramp's attempts to help a blind girl regain her sight, all while he himself is penniless and struggling. Despite being produced after sound films had become the norm, City Lights was a huge success and is still regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. Following this, Chaplin created Modern Times, 1936, which tackled the dehumanizing effects of industrialization and modern life. The film was filled with satirical humor, yet it also conveyed a strong social message. Chaplin's ability to stay relevant during the rise of sound cinema demonstrated his extraordinary adaptability. In 1940, Chaplin released The Great Dictator, a bold political satire that marked his first full-length sound film. In this film, he played both a Jewish barber and a parody of Adolf Hitler, delivering a powerful condemnation of fascism and totalitarian regimes. The film was met with both critical acclaim and controversy due to its political themes, but it showcased Chaplin's evolution from comedian to social commentator. The Great Dictator featured Chaplin's famous final speech, where he calls for peace and unity, a moment that still resonates as one of the most memorable speeches in cinematic history. Chaplin's personal and professional life became increasingly complicated after World War II. In the late 1940s, he faced accusations of communist sympathies during the McCarthy era, leading to his exile from the United States in 1952. Despite the challenges, Chaplin continued to make films, including Limelight, 1952, which was his final American film. The movie was a semi-autobiographical exploration of the difficulties of aging and the entertainment industry, and it won Chaplin an Academy Award for Best Original Score. Chaplin spent his remaining years living in Switzerland, where he continued to write and create, though he would never again reach the same level of fame as in his earlier years. His personal life was marked by numerous marriages and public scandals, but he remained beloved by fans around the world. Charlie Chaplin's impact on cinema cannot be overstated. His films not only entertained but also explored profound themes of humanity, social injustice, and the triumph of the human spirit. Chaplin's character, the Little Tramp, remains an enduring symbol of both laughter and sorrow, a reminder of the power of comedy to address the most serious issues. Chaplin passed away on December 25, 1977, but his films continue to influence filmmakers today. Directors such as Martin Scorsese, Woody Allen, and Tim Burton have cited Chaplin as an influence, and his work remains a cornerstone of film history. Charlie Chaplin's career is a testament to the power of storytelling, humor, and the resilience of the human spirit. From his early days of hardship to becoming one of the most iconic filmmakers in history, Chaplin's legacy is immortal. His ability to make people laugh while also making them think ensured his place as one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. As we reflect on Chaplin's remarkable life, we understand that his work is not just about silent films or slapstick comedy. It's about using film as a platform to speak to the heart of humanity, to challenge the world around us, and to find hope even in the darkest of times. Chaplin's films remain as relevant today as they were when they first hit the screen, proving that his genius was not only timeless, it was revolutionary.